All right, we're getting pretty close to the end of SvS here. I'm trying to finish up these last two temples. This one's got 22 minutes on it, and this one's just got a few more minutes. 42 minutes. Yeah, I just figured I'd start recording, talk about whatever while these temples are finishing up, and yeah, basically just waiting. In between checking the map here where all the hives are to see if anyone's unbubbled. I'm just waiting to like get scouted, and then I can counter attack them before they rebubble. I just got I just got some more resources from the same guy that's already given me a ton of resources. This guy, but within, let's see what's the timer on this, 22, 29, 22 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes apart. So this guy, this guy unbubbles. I clear him. He's got like, he maxes out my resources I can take back. So on this, when he did it a second time, his power exchange isn't that good. When he did it a second time, I just hit it with pure T14 siege machines because they have like the largest load. And this guy's given me like close to 8 billion total resources this SvS. Like, it's crazy. Like, I got over 5 billion food from this guy. Um, I fully cleared this dude. Like, oh, and not only that, but look, he doesn't even have his hospital filled. Is that on both attacks? So he's losing like to heal 960,000 troops. I mean, he's losing hundreds of millions of resources here. Oh, that's why he's got so many resources, because he's opening boxes without opening exactly what he needs to heal, and he's emptying his hospital each time. Actually, that's the first time I noticed that. I hadn't noticed that before. I hadn't noticed that guy was taking wounded. I mean, you lose so many resources when you don't fill up your hospital. I'm trying to scroll down to these other times when I hit that guy. Let's see. I want to see if he had taken wounded. Well, let's see here. Text one. Okay, so where's the first where's the first hit on him? Yep, 600,000 wounded. But yeah, this guy had given me this was the series of hits where he gave me over 3 billion resources in all these hits. There's another one down here where he gave me, yeah, 900 million. It's just, it's so many, it's so many resources. I mean, he gave me over 5 billion total. Um, food, 5 billion food total. And, yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy resources, this SvS. I've gotten more resources this server war than any other server war, so feel pretty good about that. And then as far as like PvP, like it's gonna be over with once. I mean, Throne War is already done. We had a truce for that. So once these last two temples are conquered, like that's gonna be it. Um, I mean, I'll go back to our server and hang out around one of the temples, because some of their guys might try to conquer one of ours, because they do have a couple hours on. Let me go look at them. They have a couple hours on a few of them, or yeah. Oh, maybe someone's on here right now. Maybe someone's on this one right now. I think someone's on here. Let me see. No, timer's not counting. But yeah, they've got 2 hours on that. It's 6 hours, right? So they've got that one a third of the way. Oh, this one just turned red. It was blue. Where is this guy? It was blue when I was just looking at it. What about this one? This one's red now also. That one's only got 27 minutes timer done. Let's see. Okay, so both of these have 2 hours done. So yeah, after I finish up the enemy server, they might try to put some time in on the temples on our server. But other than that, PvP is probably going to be pretty much over when I finish these last two temples. So we'll see what happens. I just didn't have a lot going on, so might as well make a video. So yeah, I'm doing good on saving up the resources here. Going to keep 40 and then stables 39 and victory column 7 next event. So victory column is, let's see how much ore I need. Need 18 plus 19, okay, 37 plus 61. So 98, well that's almost 62. Let's just say I need 100 billion ore to do those 30. So where am I at? Okay, so I have 88 there, another 3 here, and then, yeah, 88, 3, and then I have, what's that? That's another 5. Okay, so I have the 100 billion that I need. Plus I'll get 10%. I gotta make sure I have my critical resources talent on because one of my talent trees doesn't have it. My attack talent tree doesn't have it. I messed that up one time. I did something like 50 billion of all the resources upgrades, and I didn't have the resources critical. So it cost me like 5 billion, 10%. So it cost I lost like 5 billion all resources, like a month back or something. But yeah. So I have enough resources. I've got plenty enough stone, food or wood, food. I want to do all those, and then because the goal is I want to get T15 mounted, so I still have to do, after that, I still have to do stages 40, both academies, and the rally spot. But I'm just going to I'm going to do the victory column first and finish it because it gives some construction speed. And then I'll do stables 39 and K40, but I won't complete them until the event after that. And then I'll probably do the military academies, the rally spot, and K40 all at the same, or Stables 40 all at the same time on the event after that one. So that's like, how long is that from now? That's like a month from now, 5 weeks from now or something. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Have a full march of T15 troops. I'm pretty sure with my percentages, with my buffs, that I'll be able to kill all those 600 million power mobs with a full march and not using any buffs. Although I could use the 20% buffs like all the time, I guess. I mean, I have like over 1,000 of each. But if I can do like the 20% ones, yeah, I get 1,300. Oh, 900. Oh, 2,000. That's weird that I have. I always use all three at the same time, so it's kind of strange that I don't have, pretty similar amounts of each. But yeah, it'll just be nice if I can have one march that I can do all those 600 million power mobs without buffs and not taking any wounded. because I never farm. I pretty much only farm those monsters now, or ever have, like during SvS when I'm buffed. And if I do, I still take wounded. So even if I do take any wounded, then I can just get them back with sources of life. I've gone through a lot of sources of life this SvS. Like look at like these numbers are pretty. It's pretty high up. I think it's over 10 billion now. Yeah, 13.7 billion. Oh no, how much have I gotten hurt? Yeah, 11 billion. So I've gone through like 50,000. I've used a lot of sources of life. I've gone through like 50,000 sources of life, which I had over 300k. But if you think about it, I went through well more than 10%. I went through like 15% of what I had. I thought it would make I thought it would make a big difference getting the champions done that have the server war. Like I have both the champions that have that mod. I have them maxed, but I can still get more from academy level 40. So I need that. I just need to increase that as much as possible because I liked fighting a lot during SVS because like if you win the server war, well I think it still matters if you lose also, but if you win the server war and you have like a huge amount of the total points, you get a lot of rewards in the mail. Like I've gotten over, a million gems in the mail at the end of the SVS, but I have, what what I have 13 billion points and the next rank 2 doesn't even have a billion. So I have what's my percentage of the points? I mean, I get more than 50% of the points. Yeah, our server has a total of 19, and I have 13.7. So that's like, I don't know, 70%, 60 something percent. Let's see. Let's see. 7, or no. 13.7 divided by, what was it? 19 point, oh, oh, I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that. Oh no, I'm not fast enough. Oh, it's that same guy. I think he's out of resources now, though. I think he's out of resources now. Let's hit him again. Let's hit him again. Did he heal and give me more resources? Oh my god, this guy healed and gave me more resources. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Look, I haven't. That's why I want to start streaming to see if I plunder some more resources because that's what that reaction. That's what happens every time, dude. When I hit somebody, I nail them, and I look at the report. It gives me hundreds of millions of resources. I have the same reaction every single time. All right, GG. And what was I doing? Okay, I wanted to do a little quick division here. Real quick. GG. All right, so 13.7 divided by 19.5. 70% for points. So I think it matters in the overall rewards, um, what your percentage is, of the points. I don't know. It says somewhere in the information like if your team wins the server war, if your team wins the server war, you're given like a certain amount that's divided up by everybody, but it's divided up based off your points. It's such a long It's such a long read. Um, it's such a long read. I'm not sure where it is. But yeah, anyways, I've gotten differenti differentiating amounts of rewards at the end of the server war, and sometimes I've gotten over a million gems. So I don't really care like burning some sources of life. I mean, I'm still coining. As long as you're coining, you're going to get a lot of sources of life, and I'm basically converting my sources of life into some gems. But oh, I just get well. Hmm, I mean, I am losing a lot of gems having to revive all my generals. See, I got to revive 9 of them each time, so 9,000, and I probably had to revive all of them like maybe 15 times. So let's see, that's over 100,000. Yeah, I don't know. And then I have this thing where when I revive, there's always like one or two of them that doesn't put the general back in the subsidy. So I have to restart. So let me do that. But yeah, I need more dragons. If I only have two subsidies that have dragons on them because level 10 dragon, or I think it's level 10, makes it so your general can't die, right? So it'd be real nice. It'll be How many extra dragons are there? There's six more. Man, it'd be so nice to have those other six dragons and to be able to put five or six of them on the other subsidy generals. Because a lot of times I'm attacking with the sub generals, but if I'm attacking over and over again to try to zero someone that I can't zero in one hit, right? Like all my subsidy generals die except for two of them on the first hit, and then all the subsequent attack don't have any of those debuffs. So I don't know how long it takes. Like right now, I'm not in a team that can even qualify for all scars because their team can't get. I think your team has to rank in the top 500, and then you also have to rank in the top 200 or something. I forget what it is, but my like right now the team I'm on, sometimes we only have one other guy in the battlefields. Like I've been in battlefields before where it's just me and one other person for like the first hour and a half, and I don't think we've ever had more than like five people in battlefields. We just recently had like maybe six other people join us in the last week or so. So hopefully our next battlefield, we'll have to see how the next round of battlefields go. But obviously, the more members that you have in there, the more the more points you can get, right? And then, I mean, the more the whatever team you're facing, the more members they have, the more points you can get off them. But just having like if you have 20 people in there, and after the fights are over, if you all just used full marches to occupy all buildings or reinforced buildings to leech points, like you can get many thousands of more points than you would with less members not using your marches. All makes a difference. But yeah, I think we should just have a few more minutes. Okay, 3 minutes left on this, and this one must be like 15 or something. 20, 23. All right, let me see if anyone's unbubbled. The servers in all, they've in total had pretty good bubble discipline. Pretty good bubble discipline. I think it was like the first 12 hours or so of the war. I was near this hive the whole time, and I didn't get to attack anybody that was unbubbled. I mean, this guy right here, he's been unbubbled the entire server war. Um, and then somewhere in like the 30-hour mark or something, I wasn't playing the whole time, but like something more than a day into it, finally a few people unbubbled, and I caught them while their bubble had dropped. Got some of them resources, man. There ain't nothing better than stealing them resources. You know what I'm saying? Taking them, just plundering them. Yep, my favorite. My favorite thing to do. I mean, you figure the $99 packs, they give you like approximately 700 million each resource. Of course, it's 1.4. You know, most of the time you're using coupons, right? It's 1.4 billion. So if I got, I mean, I definitely got more than 1.4 billion of each resource. But then with the level 5 optional chests, you know, you can use that to even out whatever it is that you need. So it doesn't matter. It really matters if I get food, stone, and ore because I'm using or wood, stone, and ore because I can save those up. I'm using my food whenever I get it. So right now I get 730. I think I start eating at like 950 or something. Let me look. Start eating my food at 870. All right. Should I make troops now? Might as well just make troops now. Make some more T1. Make some more T1 troops. T1 ground. I'd probably make something else if I wasn't trying to save up. But T1 ground is nice because it only uses food. Yay, encouraging news. Conquered one of the temples. Alright. I need more making capacity. It's like some of the last. That's like some of the last academy stuff I haven't finished yet because it's fairly expensive and it's not really worth doing. I do one rank a day of it now for the daily activity. I mean, it really only the troop training capacity is really it's only it's convenient to have it when you plunder a lot of food and you're trying to use that food before your troops eat it. You're trying to make T1 ground troops. It can take a while, and my troops eat food pretty dang quick. Just use a little bit more of this. I don't want to have to worry about doing it again for a while. I really wish you could save up your food. That'd be way better because I need food to do all these upgrades and make troops later. Kinda sucks to have to burn it now. Alright. Where are we at? We need to revive some troops. Got a few troops that can be revived. Alright. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright. I always don't use the last one. because it uses 5 sources of life each time, right? So 5 sources of life will heal way more than that. So when it gets down to one that heals them all, I never click it. So I'm at 7,7,000,000,018. Do all my subs. Okay, there's the general and all my subs. All right. And I can withdraw my troops from this one. Still giving me points, but my troops out. And where are we at? What, 20 more minutes? 17 minutes. I don't know if this guy was down here before or not. Maybe he'll try something. But, yeah. I'm gonna conquer all 3 temples this SvS, man. What'd you guys expect? All right, let me look at them resources, them plundered resources again. And 430 million food after he already gave me 5 billion. That's just ridiculous, man. And the game. Not only does this guy give me resources, he gives me rune stones. 72 rune stones. Jesus. That guy's been good to me. Guy's been good to me this SvS. This is the most resources I've ever gotten in an SvS by a few billion. I should keep a spreadsheet or something, all the resources I get each SvS just to look back on. I mean, it helps if you can get like, because you figure during those days you're not gathering, you're maybe killing monsters a little bit less, so you're losing some resources from not doing those activities. So if you can plunder at least like 2 or 3 billion resources to make up for it. I spend a lot of gathering every day. I usually do like at least 1 billion stone each day in gathering. So I haven't been able to do that. I mean, you can do your alliance mine, so you can utilize one march doing that. Um, but yeah, it's good to plunder some resources. Hell yeah. We had some drama. We had some drama in the alliance. Like this guy, we had a throne truce, and this guy, during the throne truce, he occupied one of the catapults, and I didn't remember or know, but I guess he had during previous throne truce, he had oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh no, the warning went away. Oh no. Oh, it's a different guy. It's a new guy. Where's he at? Oh, he bubbled already, man. He bubbled already. This guy's bubbled already. What's going on here? Who's this? Oh, he's too far away. All right. Got bubbled quick. But yeah, basically this the guy that got king for our server this week, that he was trying to get the throne during the throne truce, and he was real upset this guy occupied one of the catapults. I guess he had done similar stuff in the past in previous throne truce. So he demanded our alliance. I'm not the alliance leader. He demanded our alliance remove this guy, Veron. So we did. Oh, can I get him? Can I get him? Go, 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 go. Ah! Dang it. I won that defense? I have like no troops in there. I lost 17 million power? I have like just enough troops to make the timer tick with no general. Oh, this guy actually used a good general. Attacked with range? He attacked, he attacked with range. What did I have? Ground troop? Oh, I had T9 ground. What did he attack with? He attacked with mostly ranged, but he attacked with some mounted. Wow. He only killed. I had no general. He actually used like a good general. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It must be because of the troop buffs. Mine must be way higher. Well, with no general, they're not that much higher. They're not that much higher. That's funny. Well, at least he's trying. At least he's trying. He, he must not have march times or something. Oh, it's funny. I bet he's got some resources though. I want to get them resources. But yeah, this the, they demanded we boot one of our members. I wouldn't have booted him, but like I add that dude to my block list. The dude that's king of our server this week. I was like, who? He was telling us all like our alliance leader wasn't on, but he was telling us all, we need to boot this guy, blah 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 blah. And like in my opinion, like you get a throne truce. If the timer on the throne isn't reset, no harm, no foul. Like it's not a big deal. But he made a big stink of it, and our alliance leader just ended up kicking that guy in the last few minutes here. But I had that dude in my block list. I'm never gonna talk to that dude again. Fuck that guy. The nerve to demand another alliance remove one of their members. I think he threatened that he'd make our alliance KOS to the server. Which I mean, I can zero everybody on the entire server. There's a couple of them that I'd have to lose, billions of resources healing my troops to zero them, but I could do it. Um, but yeah, idle threats. Oh, we got 8 minutes. We got 8 minutes more. I think I'm just gonna keep recording for the next 8 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if anything else has happened. I kind of want to remove my troops and go right next to this temple, so I have a better chance of hitting this guy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove my troops. I'm gonna go right next to this temple so I can hit this dude if he unbubbles. That's what I feel like doing. Oh, it's still, the timer's the timer's still ticking and I'm not in it? Well, that's fucking GG. Let me reset the game. I mean, if it's still gonna tick while I'm not in it, I mean, I might as well not be in it, right? Let's see. I might be bugged out. See what happens. Might be lagged out or something. Yeah, okay, it's not ticking. All right. Let's go here. Yeah, I got some lag going on. Oh, teleport failed. Okay. Why? Okay. Want to do all troops. And I got this mixed ground ranged troops I put in. I do have those two special reinforcing generals, although I don't have them built yet. But I think, oh, it cleared out my other numbers. Okay, let me go back to that. Did my march size? Oh, my march size buff expired? Can do it. There's only 8 minutes left. I can do it without march size. It's fine. This guy that's trying to get me out of here can't get me out anyways. Let's do 1.7. Oh no, I still have the march size. What's going on? I still have the march size increase. Why did it remove my layers? I don't understand. Let's go back here. It removed my layers. Is it because I don't have the march capacity? See if I got the layers now. Okay, I've got the layers. We've got the layers, folks. Let's go back in here. That guy gave up. Guy gave up and took off. Dang. Alright, here we go. 7.5 minutes left. Seven and a half minutes to go. Yeah. I think that's a wrap. I think I should end this video now. I mean, the longer I take, the longer it's going to take to upload. So that is it's always an issue making a recording that's of decent length. It can take a while to upload. I like to make something like around like 10 minutes or less, then it's not too bad. But and I ran out of things to talk about, so that's another issue. Silent videos aren't fun for anybody. Let's see. Let's go back and see if they are on our server. Let's check it out. Blue, red. Let's see. Retired Steve. All right. All right, let me we'll see where this Mel guy's at. Let's see where this Mel guy's at. This guy that's giving me all the resources is SvS. Let's check it now. It's probably in his hives. Yep. Yep. He's retreated back to home base. That's probably a smart idea for him. You know what? You know what I think they should do? Here's something I'll talk about. They should make the consequences and or rewards for conquering the temples much more significant. Like 10, 20, 100 times better than what they are, because then people would actually fight over them. Like there's been a number of SVSs now where like I'm the only one, or there's like one other person like fighting over the temples, and then the server we're against, there might be a couple of their guys or no one that's either defending their temples or trying to conquer ours. I mean, I think we've had 5 or 6 SVSs now where they haven't conquered any of our temples, and we've only I don't even know if we've had 10 SVSs now. We probably have. We're probably around like maybe 12 SVSs our server has had. I mean, our server's not that old. Our server's like 160. Let's see. How many? What is it under? Prosperity? Domination? I think it's under prosperity. Log in for a number of days. Our server, yeah. So I'm at 181 days. So our server is 5, no longer, no, well, 6 months. So no more than 7 months old. And you don't start getting SVSs until what, 60 days in? So I think it's the 60-day mark. After that, you get your first SVS. Might not be remembering right. So 120 days, you have one SVS every 14 days. So that's less than 10. Huh. But anyways, yeah, we've had a number of SVSs where no one fights over them. I mean, those boxes that they spawn around the temples, they are not that rewarding. So I think they should increase the rewards by a significant amount, by like a huge amount. Increases research factor and material production speed by 25%. I mean, yeah, but it's only for 2 days. It's almost nothing. It's like trivial. Like make it 200%. Increase your research material production by 200%. It's only going to give you over 48 hours. It's still only going to give you like a few materials. Mysterious treasures increase. Oh, gathering speed by 60%. Okay, I do a lot of gathering, so that's kind of cool. But 60% still like it's not that fast. I mean, make it like 500% or something. Still not going to double your gathering speed. People have like 7. Oh, oh no, this is a guy from my server. Darn. This is a guy from my server. Yeah, March speed, 30%. Some March speed? That's it? They should make these rewards way better. Like, significantly better. Like, give your entire server gems for conquering. Give you, like, good rewards. And then people would actually fight over them. What's the point of a 48-hour war if there virtually is like zero war going on? You know what I mean? They should do it. If I get bored by the time, maybe I'll write in a write up to them about it, because if you just think about like how often does your server or the enemy server fight over the temples, and if it's like almost never. Well, it's probably because there's no point in doing. I mean, there kind of is no point. There kind of is no point. For me, like I, I said this in the previous video, but for me, it's all about just like having a margin there. That way, if someone wants to scout it, I can I can get that warning or the PvP scout message and immediately attack them, and hopefully they have some resources to grab. But as far as like conquering the temple, there's really not. Okay, so that's conquered. Game over. Done. I'm just gonna head back to home base, do some gathering in the alliance tile, and that's a wrap. Alright, if you stuck it all the way through, thank you for watching. Hope you guys had a lucrative SvS as well. Okay, later.